Mike Breen, Mr. Bang himself, finally gave his take about the firing or the laying off of his two co-partners in Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson, who has left the basketball world pretty stunned because no one seems to understand that decision by ESPN. These guys were an amazing cast together, in my opinion. They were a good mix of, professionalism, first of all, friendship, basketball knowledge, and fun. I really enjoyed every time I would watch a game and I would see that broadcast team. I was like, okay, let me pay attention to what these guys are saying because they're not going to sugarcoat it, especially Van Gundy and Mark Jackson. We're going to get some iconic bangs or whatever, and I might learn something. So I was really happy, and I feel like the basketball world was feeling the same towards that trio, and they decided to let go of two of them. Now, in theory, Mike Breen should be safe, according to reports. It's been stated that Mike Breen will be joined by Doc Rivers and Doris Burke, and there is like no rumbling of him getting laid off. But at this point, we never know. But anyways, the reason we are here is because he finally gave his take about the layoff of his two partners. So I got the article and the quotes from the New York Post. So take a listen to what he had to say. I quote, "It's sad because we really thought we had something special and we were able to do it a lot longer than anybody ever did. You don't expect it because it was such a great team, and to have it completely broken up was a surprise." Then he continues, "They were the dream partners. All the accomplishments were because of what we did together. I really do feel personally any success I had was because I had those two guys next to me. They just provided everything you would want in analysts. They're smart, they're funny, they're knowledgeable about their sport, they're opinionated, they love their sport, but are not afraid to criticize. They just had a little bit of everything. I've always said that I'm so honored to call the finals every year, but what made it so special for me is that I got to call it with those two, and seeing it come to an end, it's hard to come to grip." So what's really interesting is that Mike Breen himself seems to be stunned. And Mike Breen strikes me as a very genuine person. Every time I watch interviews or whatever, it doesn't seem like he would just go out there and put on a show for the media just, to protect his image. I feel like he was really hurt to see his partners leave like that. And what's really surprising is that ESPN, as crazy as it is, they did not at least, have a discussion with Mike Breen. They was like, man, we're just going to get these two up out of here, get Doris Burke up in there, and get Doc Rivers out of nowhere, and we're going to roll like that. They would just break up something that was working for 15 years, 17 years, something that literally no one has ever complained about. I've never tuned in to a show or a video or watched some comments talking about Mark Jackson is trash, Jeff Van Gundy is boring, Mike Breen, we don't like the bangs, you need to find something new. Never. Not a pip. And they still went out there behind their back, at this point, a staples at the network, and they just got rid of these two partners and got him a new squad just like that. So, man, I think that's ridiculous. We've already addressed the fact that this is self-sabotage. We're going to keep the video short. Get in the comment section. Give me your thoughts. Do you think that Mike Breen might actually be the next up out the way? What do you think about what Mike Breen had to say about the layoffs? Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.